Is MAGA being sabotaged from within? That's a question you have to ask if you still care about the deep state, the unelected bureaucrats working overtime in the shadows to undermine Donald Trump's America First agenda. The best and most terrifying example I found is biotech. Trump is trying to reshape our medical and research institutions through his Make American Biotech Accelerate initiative, bringing back transparency, free speech, and accountability while restoring American medical dominance. But not everyone tasked with that mission is on the same team. RFK has already gone rogue and fired some pro-Trump fighters, but even worse is this guy, Dr. Vinay Prasad, who's been handed enormous power inside Trump's FDA and is actively decimating the domestic biotech industry, with potentially deadly consequences. Let's be clear, this guy is no friend of MAGA. He's a self-described lifelong Democrat, an anti-Trump donor, and someone who literally called Trump Orange Man and perhaps the worst president we've had in the history of the Republic. Pretty weird way to talk about your boss, right? He voted for Biden in 2020 and Bernie in 2016. He's a fan of socialized medicine, open borders, affirmative action, student loan forgiveness, and even once referred to Anthony Fauci as Saint Fauci, non-sarcastically. So let's ask the obvious question, who vetted this guy? Who let him into the FDA? And why does he hold not one, not two, but three major roles there? Chief Medical Officer, Chief Scientific Officer, and Director of CBER, the Center for Biologics Evaluation and Research. He's also on the shortlist to lead CDER, the agency that regulates America's drug supply. Only Marco Rubio has more government jobs. But here's the real danger. Prasad isn't just another bureaucrat with a big ego. He's undermining arguably Trump's signature healthcare reform, the right to try policy. That's the policy that gives terminally ill Americans, including children, the right to try experimental treatments when all else fails. That policy is the heart of President Trump's healthcare agenda, because it's about freedom and it's about saving lives. And Prasad, he calls it incorrect. You want to know how far this goes? Under Prasad's watch, the FDA is now moving to kill one treatment for the most severe and fatal form of muscular dystrophy and another treatment for skin cancer. Treatments that give children a fighting chance. This isn't just political sabotage, this is putting kids at risk. He's filled key positions with loyalists, missed FDA deadlines, and cozied up to left-wing donors and PACs. He's not just rowing in the wrong direction, he's trying to sink the entire ship. When we talk about the deep state, it's really tempting to only focus on the top, the big names. But Trump can't drain the swamp alone if the rotten core is still festering. These people smile in public and sabotage in private. Too many metaphors? Maybe, but you get the point. If MAGA is supposed to be united in direction and purpose, how does someone like Prasad not only get a seat at the table, but a promotion? Trump got so much done in his first term, but he was also hindered by insiders working against him. And we really can't afford a second term where the saboteurs wear MAGA hats and MAGA masks while gutting MAGA policy from within. If Dr. Vinay Prasad thinks Trump is the worst president in history, then why does he want to work for him? The answer's simple. He doesn't. He wants to stop him.